What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video where we test out how much money certain monsters make on an alt account in old school RuneScape. If you are not familiar with this series, we first made a Slayer alt account to achieve 77 Slayer for Brutal Black Dragons, which we achieved in 5 videos. We then turned that account into a Rune Dragon alt account, but are still currently completing that series. We have tested many Slayer monsters on the alt account to see how much money they make, so if you are at all interested in seeing those tested, check them out. They are in the description, and the Slayer alt series as well as the Rune Dragon alt series are also in the description. Today, we will be on the main account to see how much money the green dragons in the Myths Guild make per hour. I am super excited to test these out, and the way I choose which monster to test is based completely off of what you guys vote for in my community tab. Last week, you guys voted for green dragons in the Myths Guild, so that is why I am doing it. There is a new poll now, so go vote to see your monster tested, and also comment on this video what monsters you want to see tested next, and I will definitely include them in the next poll. Go ahead and subscribe right now if you want to continue to see my content and also help us reach 5k subs. We're getting closer and closer each day, so thanks for that. Before I test the green dragons, you guys should know my account stats. My account has 96 attack, 99 strength, 92 defense, 94 range, 70 prayer, 85 magic, and 99 hit points. The gear we will be using at the green dragons in the Myths Guild will be a max melee setup. We are using the Helm of Nadasnot, the Fire Cape, the Amulet of Torture, Unholy Blessing, the Dragon Hunter Lance because these are dragons, and the Lance shreds through dragons, the Bando's Chestplate and Tassets, the Dragonfire Shield, Barrow's Gloves, Primordial Boots, and the Berserker Ring imbued. If you want to test this out yourself, but you cannot afford these items, you can obviously downgrade gear if needed and use something like Obsidian Armor and a Whip if you cannot afford the Lance. In the inventory, we have a 1-dose Divine Super Attack Potion and a Divine 1-dose Super Strength Potion as well. We also have the Mythical Cape to teleport to the Myths Guild to get there and to use to bank in between trips. The green dragons in the Myths Guild do require the completion of the Dragon Slayer 2 quest, so keep that in mind as well. Now I will show you guys how to get there. Once you are ready, go ahead and right click on the cape and teleport to the guild. Once you are there, go ahead and enter the dungeon by clicking on the statue, then run southeast and you will be at the green dragons. There are 2 of them here, and you will continuously kill them and pick up their loot in between kills to save time. A lot of the time you will 2-hit or 3-hit them, so it'll go quite fast. I have already started the timer, so I will be back after our first trip and I will show you guys how to bank, and then I will be back after the first hour. We have just completed our first trip. I'm going to go ahead and teleport using the cape. We are just about 3 minutes and 30 seconds in, so that is how long one trip took. Then you're going to want to run up the stairs to the south, and then run north and bank, re-gear, and continue your trip. I actually just stopped the timer. I'm just over 12 minutes in, or actually almost 13 minutes in. But I just remembered I have a hard clue in my bank. So I'm actually going to go do that, see if I can do it at least. And then after I do it, I will keep killing the green dragons because they do drop hard clue scrolls. So I want to make sure to stop the timer each time I get one of those, and then do that and see how much the money is with the hard clue scrolls and without them, and see if it's worth doing them. I've completed the hard clue that was in the bank. Now this obviously isn't going to count towards the profit for these green dragons per hour, but I did want you guys to see what I got. Oh my god, that is absolute crap. Let's hope if we get any other hard clues, they will be much better than this. Now we'll go ahead and go back to the green dragons and continue the 3 hours. Ooh, we just got our first clue scroll. I actually have a lot of loot on the ground, so I'm going to try to figure out how to joke with that first and bank it, but I'm going to stop the timer right now. We're at 57 minutes, so I'm just going to round that to an hour and show you guys the loot we've made so far in this first hour. We've made 679k, or actually, nope, it's 641k. I need to stop killing these because I'm going to have too much loot. But I'm going to go do that hard clue scroll and then show you guys the loot from that after I bank. Alright, I'm pretty bummed. We actually can't do this hard clue because we do have to go to the elf city or the elf area. And I've completed Regicide, but I've not completed Roving Elves, which is actually a requirement to do this hard clue scroll. So I'm actually going to have to drop this, which is kind of a bummer. But now we're still at the same loot. I did delete the other clue scroll, so it made more sense. 641k and 57 minutes. So I'll actually come back at the second hour because we're basically at the first hour. You guys already know the loot. It's not going to change a ton. So I'll be back after the second hour, or if I get a cool drop, or if I get another hard clue scroll. We have just passed the 2-hour mark, and so far we have made 1.37 mil, so I'll round that to 1.4 mil. which means we're making 700k an hour, which is actually really good. After this last kill, we will be at the end of the 3 hours, so now we will go to the Grand Exchange and get all of the loot and see how much we made in 3 hours of killing the green dragons in the Myths Guild. Now time for the moment we have all been waiting for. How much money do you make from green dragons at the Myths Guild? We made 2,150,000 GP in 3 hours at the green dragons. That means we made just over 700k an hour there, which is actually really good. We would have made more money if we could have completed the hard clue scroll, but I am still happy with these results, and I would highly recommend doing these if you want some easy money on the side while training on a main or another account, or if you want some free prayer XP or crafting XP, as we killed 459 dragons in the 3 hours. I hope this video was helpful to you guys, and if you enjoyed, please leave a like. It does really help the channel out, and also consider subscribing if you have not already to continue to see these types of videos and also push us closer to 5k subs. If you have any suggestions for another monster you want to see tested, go ahead and leave a comment. If you are still watching this video, you are one of the few people who watched till the end, so to show that you watched the entire video, comment the word elephant with no explanation to confuse the other viewers. Thanks guys for watching, stay tuned for my next video.